This is rough. I cannot imagine being this little kid in this situation. I cannot even imagine. I'm by myself now. I'm cold. I'm gonna freeze to death. I found a sidewalk with a roof, but it's still cold. Can't see anything. Rest stop. Come on, Clementine. Oh, just get in. Kindly stop for me.
Jane?
Kenny.
Kenny!
You alright?
Yeah,
Where is he? Where's the kid?
he's with her.
You left him with her? Jane!
What am I supposed to... What do you expect me to do?
Jane!
Wait,
Oh, thank Christ.
She got bit.
Jane, you okay? Where's the kid?
She got bit.
Jane, where is he?
He got killed.
oh my god. He's...
What are you saying?
I know, you know what she's saying. Don't make her repeat it. You know what she's
No.
saying. They're gonna both die, and I'll be by myself.
Not again. Not again.
Clem, look at me. No matter what happens, just stay out of it. Okay? Just trust me, Clem.
Stay out of what?
She's gonna...
You have to trust me.
It's a trick.
You're gonna see what he really is.
It's a trick. You're setting him up. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with you setting him up like that.
Get out of my way.
Kenny?
How could you kill a fucking child?
I didn't kill him! It was an accident, Kenny!
I won't back down from you, Kenny.
Shut up!
I'm warning you.
Kenny, let her talk!
I'm done talking, Clem.
Clem, stay back.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a choice.
Come near me, you son of a bitch.
Kenny! Get the fuck off!
Fuck you!
Stop! Please! Let go!
I can't. I mean, what do you want me to do? Attack Kenny?
Fucking dare!
I told Lee I didn't want to hurt anyone. Isn't that what I said? I said, Lee, please tell me that I don't have to hurt
Oh
anyone.
my god!
I'm just gonna...
This is all your fucking fault!
This is why... This is how we're... I'm gonna be alone.
Just go.
I ain't going nowhere.
Fucking psycho.
This is on you!
I'm just gonna let it play out because I'm not gonna choose between those two.
What you're doing! Listen to me!
Get her off!
Fuck!
Baby killer!
God damn it!
Oh, her wound opened up again.
I'll fucking kill you!
I knew you would!
Stop!
Die!
Fuck you!
I'm not gonna shoot either of them. Why are you making me do this? You guys, I don't... Let it go. I'm just letting it play off. You guys are being horrible.
Kenny!
AJ. He's gone, Clem. She just... How could she do that?
Jane set this up. I mean, at this point, I'm like...
Jesus.
She's the one who set this whole thing up.
He's gone.
You didn't have to kill her, Kenny!
I'm sorry, darling. But I did.
Yeah, I know you did. I saw it. I wasn't gonna choose between the two of you. I'm sorry. The baby's alive. And I don't know why Jane did that. She was trying to prove a point, and because she tried to prove a point, she ended up getting killed. She shouldn't have been playing around like that. And for what? To try to prove... I already know that Kenny is capable of that. I already knew that. She didn't have to do this to show me that he's capable of that. Apparently, Jane's capable of that as well. And I knew that too.
Are you okay? He's alive.
AJ, let me see him. I thought we lost you, buddy. I won't let you out of my sights again.
Then you didn't have to kill her. You didn't have to kill Jane.
It was me or her, Clem. She was trying to kill me, too. If she hadn't lied about Alvin here...
Exactly.
It wouldn't have went that far.
Exactly!
Why would she?
She was provoking him.
Nuts, Clem. A disturbed person that had her own agenda, that was looking out for herself.
Well, no. She should not have done that. That was really stupid of her to do, I have to say. What did she think could have happened?
Hey, listen, I didn't want that to happen either. I thought she killed Alvy, Clem, and at any point she could have stopped what was happening by saying he was fine. She wanted a fight.
That's very true. I mean, she should have said something.
Ever hurt you. You understand? I was protecting you.
You've hurted me before.
You believe me, right?
You've hurt me before, Kenny.
Just imagining what she did to Alvy. Everything just went black. By the time I got my head straight, it was too late.
I don't want to say anything,
We
Kenny.
were already at each other's throats.
You're just as bad, Kenny.
Let's
I'm not
get
saying
a move
anything.
on.
Wellington, fine. Just go with me to Wellington. I don't care at this point. This definitely is leaving a very sour taste in my
Let's
mouth.
put some miles between us in this place.
So I guess you either end up with Kenny or you end up with Jane. And I couldn't choose. I couldn't pick, so I just let the situation sort itself out, because I could not pick between them. Just let the adults figure it out. Let the adults figure it out. 9 days later. Please tell us we could at least find Krista. Please. That would be really nice. Am I by myself now? There's Kenny.
You want me to hold him?
Nah, he's still light. We're fine. Come on. I'll race you to the top.
Hey!
Come on, Alvy. We got this.
What?
You cheated.
There's a community in Wellington.
Shit. We did it, Clem. That's gotta be it. I can't believe we found it.
It's about time.
Yeah.
You were telling me.
Hopefully they won't try to eat us.
What are we waiting for? Come on. This one's gonna be the one. Look at those walls. Finally feel safe, Clem. Be able to sleep at night.
Or not!
That's far enough.
Just stay still, Clem. Do as she says. Put your hands up, Clem.
Drop your weapons. Approach the
Like
gate.
a boss.
Just a couple of people at the front gate. They don't look like trouble.
Sounds good.
Hi, I'm Edith.
Hi.
Name's Kenny. And this here's Clementine.
Hello. Oh, what a handsome boy. Look at him.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Alvin. Jr.
Oh, he's gonna be a little heartbreaker when he grows up.
Is there someone named Krista in there?
I don't think so, dear.
So, this is Wellington, right?
A lot of people call it that.
Okay. So, what do we do to get in?
Well, I'm afraid this is the part where I give you the bad news.
We
The hell's
can't
this?
stay.
That's some supplies. Food, water,
What?
some medicine, a first aid
Why are
kit.
you giving us this?
There's no more room.
Unfortunately, our community isn't accepting new members. We're over capacity as it is, and there's just not enough to go around if we keep bringing people in. Things might change in
You
a
gotta
few
be
months.
fucking kidding me.
I'm sorry. I really am.
So we're supposed to just take this and go?
But we have a baby.
This is hard for me too. I don't want to turn anyone away, especially children. But
Just take the kids.
What?
Please. Just take the kids. It's too dangerous out here
Oh,
for them.
Kenny.
It's just a little girl and a baby boy. You can make room for that. You can take back the supplies you gave us if that helps. Please, just... I need them. to be
Kenny!
safe. And it's safe in there. I know that. Just ask someone, please. They won't make it out here. Please.
Kenny!
I'll ask. Just give me a second.
Kenny.
You don't need to look at me like that. This is for the best.
We're not staying here without you.
Kinda wanted to stick with him. Stick
No,
together.
we're not.
Yes, you are. It's safe here. You two will be safe. That's what's important now.
This is what he needs to be able to keep himself sane.
We can take the children, but just the children. I made the case that
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, okay? Listen. This is your chance. For you and this boy. I don't trust myself to keep you two safe. Not anymore. Please, I'm begging you. Please, stay here. Stay here, where it's safe. Where you two will have a chance.
No, no, no! Why are you doing this?
Because it's the only way. For both of you. Think about Alvy here. Please, Clem.
We have to do
just
what's best for the
do
baby.
as I'm asking. This one last time.
Kenny!
You'll meet people. You'll make friends. People better than me. Good people. That don't have to look at you and feel ashamed at what they put you through. Please, Clem.
I have to do what's best for the baby.
You won't have to sleep with a gun next to you every night. You can be a kid for a while.
I want to stay with Kenny. I really do. I don't want to just abandon him. With all the stuff that I know I like to rag at Kenny, and I know I roll my eyes at him a lot, but I can't just. I never wanted to kill Kenny. Definitely didn't want to kill him. And I never wanted to abandon Kenny. You know? Unless Kenny decided to leave. I mean, if Kenny decided to just go up and leave, I was gonna let him do what he wants. But I wasn't gonna, like, willingly abandon him. And I didn't want him to die. This is a tough choice, but I have to think about Alvin. I have to think about the baby. Right now, he's the most important thing in this world at the moment. And as much as I really want to, I don't want to abandon Kenny. I really don't, you guys. I don't want to, but this is more about Alvin Jr. It's more about, I don't think he's going to survive out there, and I have to do what's best for the baby.
Okay. Okay, we'll stay.
Good.
We'll stay.
Good. This is the right decision. Okay. Right. When he's grown, you tell him about his mommy and his daddy and all the people who tried to keep him safe. You tell him, okay? He deserves to know. I got, oh, here. Take this.
Oh, Kenny!
When he's old enough, you make him wear it. It'll keep the sun out of his eyes. That's important. All right. Good. Keep an eye out for him. Please. Now, you take care of Alvin here. You live a good life, okay? Don't waste this, okay? Now, I'm gonna go before one of us...
Give him a hug before he leaves.
One of us changes their mind. Now, I'm gonna walk away. I might not look back. Not because I don't want to.
Give him a hug.
I'm real glad to have met you, Clementine.
Give him a hug. Goodbye, Kenny. Oh my gosh. Game. He's not gonna look back. Hopefully he still has the truck. I'm hoping. I think Kenny can survive. I just hope he can find the truck. Kenny's still alive, guys. Still alive. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm still absorbing that. Wow. So now it makes me wonder what's going to happen in Season 3. Are we still going to be following Clementine? Or are we changing to a different character? Maybe we're changing to a different character who's in the community. But then what if you refuse to stay in the community? If you refuse to stay in the community... See, this is why I'm not sure if the next protagonist will actually be Clementine, because you would have a drastically different situation based on whether or not she stayed at Wellington or she left or if she left Wellington. Selflessness protected the baby. You and 56% of the players protected the baby. I had to try. That's just... I believe that's what Clementine would do. She would try. Risk went to help Luke. You and 65.7% of players did not try to help Luke. I helped him! I helped him by doing what he told me to. He told me to cover him, because I don't like how that word is... I don't like how that's worded. You know, I didn't... Because Luke felt at the time that the best thing was to cover him and not to come close to him, so I did what he said. I think that counts as helping him. That was badly written. That was badly worded. Loyalty, asked to leave with Mike. UN 75.9% of players didn't ask to leave with Mike. Yeah. Of course not. Survivalism, shot Kenny. UN 51.5% of players didn't shoot Kenny. Wow, it's down the middle there. So I'm wondering if the last scene would have been, if the last scene was with Sarah instead of Kenny, or Sarah, with Jane instead of Kenny, what would have happened? Would Jane have done the same thing? Would Jane have asked Clementine and the baby to stay, and she would leave? Is that what would have happened? I don't know. In the end, who are you with? You and 21.3% of players are with AJ at Wellington. Only 21.3%. I'm guessing a good majority are probably with Kenny, and the rest are with Jane. I'm wondering if it's possible to be with Mike and Bonnie. I'm wondering if that whole end of that. No, but then one of the choices would have been shot Kenny. That means Kenny would have, I don't know. I'm really dying to find out how much branching, if any branching happens based on the choices that you make in this episode. Wow. Okay, so my thoughts. I think Telltale did a really good job with that episode. They did a very good job making that end so emotional. Making Kenny, especially with Kenny, I don't know what it would have been like with Jane, but I feel like with Kenny it would have been far more emotional than with Jane. I actually got more emotional, a lot more emotional, at the end of season 1. But they did a pretty decent job of making this ending pretty darn emotional too, at the end of season 2. Oh, and it's this music again. This makes me think about Lee. Like I said, I don't know who's going to be the main protagonist in the next season. It's hard for me to believe that it's Clementine just because of so many different ways it could go. Whether she's with Kenny, whether she's with Jane, whether she's at Wellington with AJ. I don't know. But I guess my prediction, I was kind of right. I was kind of right that Clementine ends up by herself with the baby, at least based on my choices. Based on the choices that I made, she was left with herself and the baby. And I guess you could also be with herself and the baby and Jane, or with herself and the baby and Kenny, is my guess. So I just can't believe that Bonnie and Mike just outright wanted to betray us. You know, that truck was rightfully Kenny's. As much as I like to rag on Kenny, that truck was rightfully his. Okay? They did not have a right to do that. That was wrong. The other thing was, again, it was wrong for Bonnie, I'm pretty sure, it was more Bonnie's fault, way more Bonnie's fault, that Luke died than Clementine did. And I already explained myself as to why. Gosh. Bravo, Telltale. This was a great episode. I loved it. I think that this is my favorite episode of the entire season, and I think it's supposed to be that way because it's the last episode. I think that it did. I mean, part of what made this episode so much more enjoyable was those slow moments where you could just sit down and talk to all of the characters, and allowed us to bond with them. See, and that's what made those last moments hurt more. With all of those different characters, is because we had that time when everything was so happy and great and welcoming, and you know, Mike and Bonnie and Jane, and it's just, and you know, Arvo ended up mean, in hindsight, Arvo ended up being a total punk, and, like, he was the one who shot Clementine, but I can't help it. I mean, it's in my nature. I have to think the best of people, and that's probably gonna get me hurt, or killed, or shot, but it's just the way I operate, and the whole fight with Kenny and Jane, like, I did not want to get involved at all, because I didn't want to choose. I refused to choose. You know, I didn't want to hit any of them, I didn't want to shoot any of them. I couldn't do it. The whole thing, it just didn't make sense why Jane couldn't just say, he's okay, he's okay. Like, Kenny made some pretty good points at the end. Why didn't she just... She wanted that fight. And I think it was kind of stupid of her to kind of provoke Kenny. She knows... Again, I know that Kenny's capable of that. And even Kenny knows that he's capable of that, because he said so himself. I don't trust myself to take care of you anymore. He knows that. So, Jane didn't have to convince me. I already knew. So, I don't know what she was trying to pull, because it seemed pretty stupid to me, what she did. And, yeah, I mean, in the end, I think that, you know, she normally is really smart, though. That's the thing. She's normally very smart about things, and the one time that she got a stupid idea, she ended up paying for the price for it. As much as I love Jane, you know, she kinda, I hate to say it, she kinda brought it on herself. You know, she should not have played around. Not with the life of a baby. You do not joke around with the life of a baby. Come on now. It was great to see Lee. That was an awesome moment that they brought Lee back. And I was shocked. I thought the game was gonna end with Clementine being shot and then she would, like, be slowly dying. I thought that was gonna be what would happen, but, I mean, and that would have shocked me because I figured they already ended season 1 with the main protagonist dying. I was thinking they can't do that again this season because we've already done that. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't do that because it would have been a little monotonous. So, but man, I can't wait to talk about this. I can't wait to get into my next Let's Talk, the final Let's Talk of this season with Lucky Jack 20, Carson, Cell-Deater Carson, Reclusiarch, and Kathleen Ums. We've got a lot to talk about with this episode and this season in general. So, thank you guys for watching my journey through this season. I hope you appreciate it. I hope the webcam helped a lot with the experience because I really wanted to do the webcam for this series since I didn't do it for the last series, for the last season. Put down in the comments below your opinion of this episode and your opinion of the season overall, and what your thoughts and predictions are for season 3. Kenny's still alive out there. I don't know if we're ever going to see him again. Who knows what happened to Krista? We never got that from Krista. And Luke, that still hurts, but I knew it was going to happen. Happy birthday and happy death day, Luke. I guess a moment of silence for all of the characters who ended up passing away this season. Well, in case we don't see Clementine in the next season, I wish her and Alvin Jr. luck. And I wish Kenny luck, all the best, whatever happens to him. I think he'll be okay. He's got a truck, he's got supplies. Maybe he'll go down south to Hao, like Jane originally said. Maybe. So, I can't wait to see other people's Let's Play of this. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Season 3, you bet I'll be playing it. Until then, everybody, love yourselves and love each other.